loves, Kim here, and I'm back with part 3 of the Bienvinedos Spa and Resort located in the brand new world of Selva Dorada, which came with the Jungle Adventure Pack. So this is the final part of this build. I know it's been a long process, but we're finally here, and once this video is posted, you will be able to download it from the Sims 4 gallery. So yeah, I'm so excited to finally be able to share this with you guys. Right now, I am outside by the pool area, just adding in a bit of seating, just to make your Sims a bit more comfortable so they don't always have to sit on the edge. They can sit in a nice little chair. What I'm doing is binding the wicker chair and like the wicker couch that came with the Laundry Day stuff pack with the ottoman that I believe came with backyard stuff pack or perfect patio. I'm not really sure. Those packs are really similar to me, but I just combined them together. Now I am on the second level, actually the third level, I'm sorry, where the upper bar is. And if you haven't noticed, we're going to be doing quite a bit of jumping around, but pretty much in this part my main focus is just tying up any loose ends and making everything look nice and cohesive and well finished. In that room where I said was going to be the reception hall, it ends up being more of a conference room, but fortunately, once you get to the lot, you'll be able to make your own changes. So if you want to use this for a reception hall, you can. However, I felt like a conference room was a little bit more fitting with the space that we had. And there was a dance floor area upstairs in the club part, so I didn't feel like there needed to be two places for just dancing. What I end up doing is putting in a lot of large chairs. I used the kind of cushy looking armchairs that came with Get to Work, if I'm not mistaken, and I used one of the movie projectors that came with the movie hangout stuff pack, and you can use this as a theater room, or you can pretend that your Sims is giving a presentation, which is what I was thinking, maybe like a company retreat, and you know, the Sim in charge or like the supervisor, whoever, kind of gives a presentation or throw a microphone in there. So yeah, I mean, it could be multi-purpose, whatever you see fit for this room. But I thought it would be great as a little conference room or a movie room. So yeah, and I feel like those chairs were really nice and plush, and I add in those large drapes that came with City Living, and they go perfectly with the windows in this room, also from the City Living pack. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing great. I'm just so happy to finally get this out to you guys. I've never did a 3-part build, and this was huge. Like, I did not plan for this lot to end up being so big and just so full, but I don't know, I just kept going and kept going and kept getting ideas. And like I was telling you guys in part 2, by the way, if you haven't seen part 2, it'll be linked down below, as well as part 1. I just kind of got to a point where I wasn't inspired and I didn't know what else to do. And then when I came back from my vacation on the cruise, I was just back and ready to go. So I'm sorry for it being so long, but there's plenty of things for your Sims to do while they are here. Here I am just in the lobby area, just adding in a bit of decor, loads of pictures, and same thing in the chef's kitchen, just, you know, to enhance your Sims' mood, give them a little bit of inspiration, make them feel a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Giving their eyes something to feast on. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This is one of the public restrooms on the main floor. I have 2 areas for restrooms. It's this area and the area between the gym and the chef's kitchen. And they're both just single stalls, just so your Sims doesn't have to go all the way up to a suite to use the bathroom. It's a bit more public access and things like that. So yeah, just picking the wallpaper and things. I wanted there to be a separation. I don't know why, if it was single stall, but I don't know. I guess I just felt like a 2x3 tile space was kind of big for a single stall restroom, but it wasn't large enough for me to do 2 stalls. So I don't know, the separation made me feel a little bit better about breaking up that space. Just adding in a couple of lights and things just to brighten up the place, and picking the flooring here. I believe that floor, the kind of stone paver floor, came with Space Game, and I just sized up a bunch of different art pieces, and I'm trying to figure out where can I put these trash cans, because this place will get dirty. I had a couple of like waste baskets around, but I quickly realized, well, let me not lie, I eventually realized that you needed the larger trash cans in order for the waiters to actually get rid of the trash, because it's like just trash piles and food piles are just, you know, just kind of coming from everywhere. And I was like, okay. But anyway, here I am outside just working on a nice little pond area. I think this is just a nice little extra space for your Sims to just kind of get away from the excitement and relax a little bit and just enjoy the nature and the natural environment that Silver Dorada has to offer. And it's very calming and peaceful. I throw in a couple of dome water jets, and I just litter this pool with a whole bunch of rocks just to make it look as nice and natural as possible. I know I've probably said this like 100 times by now, but I just miss round pools. But since this is a pond, I was able to camouflage a lot of those jagged edges with the rocks and the greenery, so it works out. But I feel like having a rounder pool or just round pool options in general just makes kind of more organic, free-flowing pools and lakes. They're not lakes, they're fountains, but you know what I'm trying to say. It makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, here I am just adding in a little gate so you can actually access that from the inside of the resort, just so you don't have to go all the way back to the front just to sit by the fountain. Here I am in like the VIP area. I added in that wood burning fireplace that came with Jungle Adventure. I just knew I needed to use it somewhere. It's just such a statement piece. I had to use it. I'm going back, just adding in some artwork and just sprucing up everything, trying to make the suite a little bit more cohesive to the regular rooms downstairs, just kind of copying some of the furniture. This is like the area, like the private area from the VIP suite that those Sims can access directly to the upper bar and the club, so they don't have to go all the way downstairs and back upstairs. It was just doing too much, so I wanted to give them direct access. So yeah, just adding in a couple of vases and indoor plants just to spruce up the place a bit. And now I'm going on the patio or balcony areas in the rooms and just adding in a little bit of seating just so your Sims can get out and feel a little bit more one with nature. And all the furniture that I use, if I'm not mistaken, is from the Jungle Adventure pack on the patios. Here in the suite, I'm adding in a couple of massage beds, just so those Sims don't have to go all the way from the top floor to the spa area, and they can hire their own personal masseuse or massage therapist, or however you want to say it. And I'm doing the same thing on the balconies facing the pool as I did with the balconies on the sides, just adding in some furniture. But yeah, the biggest thing that I had an issue with, I will get to that in a second, but I love what I do with this outdoor space. So what I did, I kind of widened the table by adding in two more counters, and I put the little planter from City Living in. And now I'm just going back and deciding, I wanted some of the suites to have double beds, because not everyone will be a couple, you know, not everyone wants to share a bed or get a whole new room, just, you know, if they're out with their friend or another family member. So I just added in a couple of double bed options, and they're actually single beds, but like two single beds. You'll see in the screenshots. But what I was saying was that the hardest thing that I had to do in this build was basically I had to have a Sim on the lot at all times to constantly play test, because the only way you can access this lot is if you're on vacation, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, I figure if making it a restaurant, maybe I can own the restaurant and work it that way, but my Sim was on vacation for like a month basically. But anyway, this video is going to be coming to a close very soon. The final thing that I'm just working on is just a bit of signage, just to add a little bit of branding and just distinguish it from any other hotel lots that may be out there. I'm going to hop into the screenshots in just a few seconds. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for rocking with me when I was gone off YouTube for a couple weeks. And I hope you all enjoy all the parts of this. Let me know if you download this from the gallery. Let me know what's your favorite part. I love all of it. I particularly love how the kind of dining area turned out underneath the I don't even know what you call it, but I end up covering it with like greenery. There it is, right there, right there. I love how that dining area came out, and I love the kind of VIP suite area, and I really love the pool and the spa areas. But leave me a lovely comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And again, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna hop off here and let you all just enjoy the rest of the screenshots. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and follow me on my social medias. I'm on Instagram under Simply-Nisey, and I'm on Twitter under Simply-Nisey YT. But both of those will be linked down in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye guys.